Okay, so we're gonna do a reading on Clarissa and Papoose, and I want to see if yeah, you can be able to see the cards. Okay, so we're gonna track what's going on with this relationship. So let's begin shuffling. Both zodiac signs are Pisces. I'm also a Pisces, and I also have children with a Pisces. So I'm invested in this, and it's crazy because my children's father, who is also a Pisces, a Pisces, he has children as well. They're older than our children, though. He has other children from a previous relationship, marriage, with a Gemini. And Remy is also a Gemini. So I don't need these cards to assess what's going on, but I'm gonna follow universal law, the rules and guidelines here, and we're gonna dissect this with the cards. So we want to know what we're gonna pull this from Papoose standpoint. I already know what Clarissa's standpoint is. Clarissa's standpoint is to win at all costs. Okay, she's invested and she's in competition, and she's totally in an illusion right now. Because she's in competition and she wants to win at all costs, even if it means abandoning herself and regulating Papoose only. She can't see right now. And it's understandable. She's been through a lot of trauma herself. Her nervous system is thinking, I'll finally be chosen if I keep fighting. And I can see that for sure. But we're going to show from Papoose standpoint on what his hitting motives are for Clarissa. I already know, but we're going to let the cards talk. We want to know what Papoose, I don't know Papoose government name, it don't even matter because we're all connected and I'm pulling him up in my mind's eye. We want to know what Papoose intentions are when it comes to Clarissa Shields. Okay, let's see. Already cut and split the deck. Let's go. We're going to do first roll. 3 card spread. What is his spirit? What is his intentions on the mental plane, in the spirit lane? Second row, it's going to be thoughts, assumptions, feelings. And then third row is going to be outcome, action. First row, let's go. Intent, mental plane. 3 card spread. I got to take them how they come. 3 of Wands, reverse. I don't know if y'all saw that, but this is what flipped, and it's in the reverse. I was trying to get it to where y'all can see it without me having to truly show myself. Let's see. I might need to pull this back some. Hold on, y'all. I hate doing that, especially after I just got done shuffling. I need to stay with it. Okay. If I move it this way. And I work from home, so I'm in my workroom. And I did not feel like fixing nothing up. So, this is how it would look like if I wasn't doing this random reading. So I'm just going to show y'all and kind of like move the card back to here because I don't know how else to do it. 3 of Wands. Second card, let's go. But y'all see it fall, so y'all know. It just fell. Let's see what it is. Queen of Wands in reverse. She's a karmic. Let's go. I'm not going to take that, but it showed itself, 9 of Pentacles. We know what this represents. He sees her as money. He don't want nobody else to have her because of this 9 of Pentacles. Wow. So first row in the spirit, we got on the mental plane, 3 of Wands. We got Queen of Wands. And so 3 of Wands is in the reverse. We know that. We showed that. He's not making the decision. We'll find out why. Queen of Wands is in reverse. She's a karmic. You know, Queen of Wands upright, beautiful, confident about her business, about her shit. You know what I'm saying? She in a reverse. This is a karmic lover. Toxic. You know, monitoring spirit type shit. 9 of Pentacles. This was upright. It's the only card on the first row upright. This is somebody that she's good on her own. You know what I'm saying? She don't need nobody to validate her. She got it. She got the coin. Just like the Queen of Pentacles. This is Nine of Pentacles. You see her as the, you know, somebody that got it. You know, somebody that, you know, 10 toes down, got a legacy. This is what she is. That's what the cards are saying. And if we want to bring out, well, I think I just showed my face, Lord. Queen of Pentacles. We got the book if we want to verify. And I'm not going to pull out, just the only deck we're using. And if we want to verify what's up, maybe we can go to the book. But let's just see off camera. Okay. So why is Papoose not making a decision when it comes to Clarissa on his intent? Why is this Three of Wands in reverse? Why is there indecision? What fell was this Eight of Cups, and it fell out upright. So he's not walking away. Eight of Cups, it does signify that he's either walking away from something and walking toward a wish fulfillment. And the reverse is not walking away. Upright, walking away from something and going toward his Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Now, the Three of Wands is what we're clarifying. And what the Three of Wands is indecision, not making a decision. And you got it with the Eight of Cups. So he's going to walk away. He's going to walk away. Why is she a karmic? Let's find out. Five of Swords. That means he's in his head. Lots of battling, lots of toxicity. So behind closed doors, they're arguing and fighting. Period. We see it. Why is he looking at her as Nine of Pentacles, money, don't want nobody else to have her, even though he don't really want her? Why is he looking at her in Nine of Pentacles standpoint? We know why. Because she got that $8 million contract, but let's find out with the cards. Why? Okay. Like I said, this fell out and it fell out upright. He don't want nobody else to have her. Two of Cups. This is why. Money. That's the only reason why he's hanging on. The cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. We can find out why they're arguing behind the scenes and why the Eight of Cups is here. So he's not making the decision to do anything. He's planning on walking away. Why is he planning on walking away? Bitch. Three of motherfucking Pentacles. He is basically in cahoots with somebody else. That's why he's planning to walk away. He's working with somebody else. That's why he's walking away. And then this came out crossing, which is the Knight of Swords, and it's going to be swift. Swift communication, swift movement. He's going to communicate that to her swiftly. Why is this dynamic toxic? Because you got the Queen of Wands, which is a karmic connection. She's a karmic to him. Five of Swords, upright, mental toxicity. He's in his head. Lots of fights going on. Why? Why? This is what wanted to come out, which is like a period of rest, but it did not flip over. So we're going to go again. Why? That fell out. And it came out crossing. Seven of Wands, crossing. Lots of blocks, lots of delays. Possibly a lot of spying going on. It came out crossing. He's not able to safely move around. She's monitoring everything he does. Why doesn't he want anybody else to have her? He's seeing her as the Nine of Pentacles. You got this Two of Cups situation. And if you look at this Two of Cups, this is two women. And there's a line, so this could happen in Leo season. You see Two Cups, and the Witch's deck represents, but this one has two women. He could just see her as one of the bros, in all honesty. He could just see her as one of the bros. And then you see one person got their hand out on the cup, and one got both hands around the, what is that? The connector. That's not what I wanted to say. I had what it was in my mind, but who cares at this point? But both of those hands is around that cup, so, and the other is not. The other one just has one hand and the other hand open. So one's more of a giver than the other. But why doesn't he want anybody else to have her? Why? Upright. Some type of divine justice could be taking place. Some kind of balance could be coming in. I would have to investigate what that means more. I want to pull on the second row, which is his thoughts, his assumptions, his feelings toward Miss Shields. Let's go. 3 card spread. Ace of Wands. Aces is always new beginnings, and it's a fiery new beginning. We'll figure out what that is. We'll explore. Give me 2 more. This came out crossing. 5 of Pentacles. Left out in the cold. Financial hardship. So this, he's not obviously left out in the cold. This is some type of financial hardship he might have been going through. Good Lord, I hate that I'm going into these people's business. God cover me. Especially if this goes viral. We're going to need a 3rd card over here. And I think I show my face so people don't know who I am. 7 of Swords came out crossing. Lord Jesus. This guy is... Not only do you got the 5 of Pentacles crossing came out, meaning this guy definitely was seeking financial refuge, financial stability, meaning he was going through some kind of financial lack. Cards are not lying. He was going through some type of financial upheaval where he didn't have it. That's just obvious. 7 of Swords here. This is feelings, emotions. So that was the whole motivation, money. The motivation, we said, the second row was thoughts, assumptions, feelings, money was the motivator. 7 of Pentacles is like sneaky type of energy, deceptive, trickery, dishonesty. You got that out here. And we got the 7 of Wands out here too, which is blockages, also trickster energy as well. Look it up. 7 of Wands is also classified as trickster energy if the rest of the cards surrounding it stabilizes it and basically doubles down on it. In this case, this is trickster energy. But then you got the Ace of Wands, which is like a new beginning, passion from the gods, from the ethers, from source directly. Let's explore why this is like, for him, this is like a great business opportunity. It's Wands, it's fiery, it's hot, it's passionate. This is like aha moment for him. What was this representing for this Ace of Wands? Ooh, that came out quick. King of Pentacles, bitch, come through, Spirit. Money motivated, putting him in a King of Pentacles position. He already felt that anyway within his being on the soul level. Well, he felt it in the spirit. So on the soul level, King of Pentacles classifies. It classifies as the King of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, you know, he was financial hardships was going on. Why was financial hardships going on, and why did he see Clarissa as basically the way to end that? Wheel of Fortune, and it came out crossing. Oh Lord, a way to end some kind of financial instability that he was in and put him in a start of a new one, but it's crossing. So he's not going to stay in this position. He's not going to stay in this financial, I don't want to say financial rain, but this financial light. We'll figure out on her, we'll figure more out, but how it looks right now with him, you know, being successful, possibly, obviously off of her income will stop. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords crossing, sneaky energy. Why is he being sneaky on the soul level? And why are we seeing it revealed? What's the motivation behind it? The Sun. Give me 1 second. So I could tell you what the Sun means, but it's got other cards surrounding it, and we're on the soul level now. So the Sun. With sunshine comes new life, an innocent child full of carefree joy and happiness waves a red banner high in the sky. Behind her, a gray wall is her past. And the flowers of memories bloom and thrive in the sun. There is wonder and warmth everywhere. The sun has turned the day into a promising black playground ready for exploration. It's time to feel totally alive. Winter is over. The world is lush and full of excitement and beauty. Bask in the sunlight, embrace life. You might have just stumbled upon a big discovery, a revelation that's astonishing, amazing, and helps you see things in a new and beautiful way. The new perspective is the result of your hard inner and outer work, and now it's time for the rewards. So treat yourself, do something fun, Have an adventure. The days are yours to fill with childlike wonder and optimism. Sorry. But it's basically clarifying the Seven of Swords, which the Seven of Swords is crossing. Remember, y'all can see that. Okay. So it's up. The sun is upright, but it's clarifying the Seven of Swords, which is sneaky energy. And then the surrounding cards on the soul level is the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune crossing upright, Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles. This was just a great opportunity for him. She was a great opportunity, but he has trickster energy. What is the trickster energy that's within him? What will the dynamic of that be? Even though it hasn't presented itself just yet, what will be the outcome of that, shall I say? Y'all see it? Down to the Six of Swords, from the Seven of Swords, which is trickster energy sneaking off, and it is basically confirmed with the next one, down one, Six of Swords, getting away. Getting the calmer waters, he's going to walk away from Clarissa, y'all. Y'all are seeing this shit in real time. Y'all are seeing this shit in real time. Somebody's sword is going to go up. I don't know if this is Clarissa figuring shit out with her sword going up, or an air sign by the name of Remy Ma, who was a Gemini, sword going up. Somebody's sword is going up, and it's going to cause a dismantle in their dynamic, Clarissa and Papooses, okay? We're going to do the third row. I'm going to leave this. We just putting the cards out. And the readers know. Y'all going to be able to see. This is what's actually, we're tracking this timeline. We are in these people's business. Tracking the timeline. We're 17 minutes in. This is going to happen. We're tracking their timeline. Give me this last and third row, which is the outcome, actions. What is Papoose outcomes when it comes, actions when it comes to shield? What is the basic, what is the outcome basically is what we're asking. What's going to happen? 3 cards, let's go. 4 of Wands is crossing. It wanted to come out upright, but it went to crossing. 4 of Wands is marriage, stability, commitment, but it came out crossing. We'll clarify later. Let's go. Second card wanted to come out, missed opportunity. So now we know why the 4, which is 4-4. So now we know why the 4 of Wands came out crossing. Because upright is marriage, stability, foundation, home, security, commitment. It came out crossing. So that's up in the air. Next card by it, surrounding card is 4 cups. Missed opportunity. That's just what it is. It's a missed opportunity. Soaking. It just didn't happen. Okay? Now we're going to take one final card before we clarify. This is the outcome, y'all. Come on. We saw this conflict. I'm telling y'all, man, the cards don't lie. And I told y'all I didn't even need these cards. 5 of Wands. They are symbols. This is conflict, fighting, arguing. You know, this is war. War zone. Why is the 4 of Wands basically crossing? Why is the stability, the marriage that what should have been, the partnership, the family, it's crossing, meaning it either didn't happen, not gonna happen, or it did not sustain. And we know it didn't happen or did not or couldn't happen because it came out crossing. It would have came up upright. It came out crossing. Why? Why is it crossing? Why didn't it take off? Bitch, stop. Devil, upright. Devil, obsession. Girl, this is fucking nuts. Either one or obsession. He's not obsessed with her. This could be her obsession to him, his obsession with Remy, somebody, who knows? This is why they didn't get this. This is why this marriage ain't happening. This family life, this unit that she wanted is not happening because this devil energy. It's not going to happen. We're in the outcome now, third row. Why? And then it's being supported and backed up. Remember, because this is the 4 of Cups. Missed opportunity. Why was it a missed opportunity? 4 Cups. Why? 6 of Wands is a victory. It was a missed opportunity because the victory happened elsewhere. This is just what it is. So it's going to be a missed opportunity for them too because the 6 of Wands, meaning the victory happened elsewhere. We're going to find out what that means here momentarily. Why is the Six of Wands here? Tower. Bitch. A victory happened elsewhere, which gave them basically a tower. And I don't think we need to explore what the victory elsewhere was. It led to them having a tower and a missed opportunity. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is so much conflict and drama? The World. Cycle completed. Told y'all she was a karmic. The card said it. Now let's look at the World card just in case. Because it could be so many different things. But with this, let me see. With this, let me get to the World right. Man, I hate that for Clarissa. The journey is over. Remember, Five of Wands, conflict, arguments, drama, fighting, and it's clarified by the World. They are both upright. Why is it clarified by the World? In the third position, which is outcome, what's to happen, actions, because the journey is over. Much like the Fool at the very beginning, which is new beginnings, the Fool is the beginnings, the World is ending, the journey is over. We end this adventure with a dance full of pure joy. The World dancer is perfectly fulfilled and has unified body and mind, conscious and unconscious, and all the elements in perfect harmony. Let's read that again. The journey is over. Much like the Fool at the very beginning, we end this adventure with a dance full of pure joy. The World dancer is perfectly fulfilled and has unified body and mind, conscious and unconscious, and all the elements in perfect harmony. She is centered, enlightened, and bursting with self-love. She is a part of everything, and everything is a part of her. The wreath cycles her with a zero and infinity. She is both everything and nothing all at once, and has become one with the World. Success. Your hard work has paid off. You've passed the trials and overcome the obstacles. The journey might have been challenging. You might have had to fight and cry and feel all the feelings possible to get here, but you did it. Take the time to acknowledge what you've achieved and reveal in your success and glory. You are full of magic and you're absolutely amazing. In a case like this, when we look at the other cards, it could be that because he failed to make a decision, remember first row, he didn't make a decision somewhere because he failed to make a decision and was working with other people, which caused them to have a lot of fights. Remember, she's a karmic. Put her in her head. She realized he held on to me because I have money. This is not true love. And we know this is not true love because, baby, no cups is anywhere else. We can go through these cards. The Eight of Cups is out here, which is walking away, baby. There is no Ten of Cups, honey. The only thing out here is the Two of Cups on the Nine of Pentacles. That ain't real love. That's circumstances. That's external forces called money. You know what I'm saying? There's no other cups out here. Nine of Cups ain't out here for wish fulfillment, baby. There's no other cups out here. The Lovers ain't out here. The Queen of Cups, baby. She ain't even out here. Clarissa is a Pisces, honey. And the Queen of Cups didn't even make her debut. In 2 Pisces readings, the Queen of Cups didn't make her debut, baby. And the King of Cups didn't make his debut, honey. There ain't no love here from him. She's going to realize this man only want her for her income. That's why you see justice out here balancing the scales right now. That's why you see the tower going on, the missed opportunity going on. He's not going to, so the more than likely the divorce is not going to happen from Remy, or ain't going to happen quick enough for Shields, which is going to have, I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. Papoose either ain't getting this divorce from Remy, or it ain't going to happen fast enough for Shields. The stability, which is the Four of Wands, is shaky. It came out crossing. We know that the devil is on here as obsession. It could be her having an obsession with him. It's going to end up being a missed opportunity. She's going to see him in trickster energy. She's going to see the delays. If she ain't already began to see, it's going to cause a tower because no victory is here. Because he's working with somebody else. The victory is elsewhere. The victory is not with her because it's on a tower with her. Which means the victory is showing up in somebody else's spread. Now, I could go on Remy and find out what's his energy at over there. I'm sure the cups is going to fall over there. So it's going to come to a completion. The Six of Swords here, when she catches him in trickster energy, which is the Seven of Swords, is going to put him down to the Six of Swords. He's going to get away from it and seek calmer water somewhere else. He can't get a victory here because she can't get a victory here, and he can't get a victory here. I'll pick that up later. He can't get a victory here because she wants something that he ultimately doesn't want. Family, unity, structure. He just wants the money. That's the only stability he wants. Well, if you want that stability from her, it comes with a cost. Marry me and have children with me. That's what she wants. And he's not going to give that to her. And that's why the Eight of Wands, he's not making a decision on that. The Three of Swords is already in a reverse, meaning it's not even crossing. The Three of Wands is reverse, meaning he is intentionally decided not to do that. Which I think he's intentionally destabilizing her. And that's why we see him always being regulated by her. And she's always abandoning herself to pour into this man. He's going to walk away from her after doing all this shit. But see, I can't even really feel bad for her because she showed up in her own reading with him as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is beautiful, but when she comes up in a reverse, the bitch is karmic. Period. Period. She's karmic. He saw her as a financial grab. The cards told us, and I pulled them in real time. There's a lot of toxicity in that connection, a lot of fighting going on because there's a lot of betrayals and backstabbing going on. A lot of blocks. We didn't see the Ten of Swords fall out, no. But we seen the Seven of Wands come out, which is delays and trickster energy, came out crossing. And we saw the Seven of Swords, and it came out upright, baby. We seen it. We seen it. We seen it. And I just pulled to see what was going to happen, and I see the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Cups. This is a lot of illusions going on. It's not that he has a lot of options, because he doesn't. Not saying he couldn't, he could. I'm just saying in this case it represents illusions. A lot of illusions are going on. This is sad. But I want to ask what this tower represents. Because remember we said, okay, it was a missed opportunity. She didn't get a victory with him. There was no victory here. And I said, why? Because the tower. What did this tower represent? Let's find that out. What did this tower represent? Them just popped out. But hold on. And I'm going to tell you what was showing itself. The Lovers. The Lovers and the King of Swords. Bitch, if this ain't proof, this tower is his connection elsewhere. We're going to pull it. The King of Swords, I'm telling you, King of Swords is somebody that can, authority figure, yeah, but the King of Swords is also a fucking liar. Also a liar. And then you got the Lovers. Contract, is out here feedbacking off the devil. Girl, this is some type of... They're gonna have a tower because he has a connection elsewhere. We already know what that is, but I don't have to say. But he has a connection elsewhere. And then the Lovers is a Gemini energy. This is air sign energy. Bitch, there ain't really no cups out here. This is crazy. King of Swords and the Lovers. So basically, he has a partnership, a connection elsewhere to why this situation is going to cause a tower. And when I see the devil out here, his feet backing off the devil, it's anchored at the soul level. It's some deep attachment shit that's like on the soul intertwined level that, you ever hear that? And I hate to put this in with tarot and esoteric stuff, but you know that scripture where Jacob he thought he was wrestling with, I think that was Jacob, yeah, wrestling with an angel in the middle of the night, but he was really wrestling with the Lord, and he said, I'm not going to let you go till you bless my soul. This is that kind of energy. This is not him and Clarissa's energy. This is the energy elsewhere. This is him and Remy's energy. The devil and the Lovers. Give me one more. Y'all see this? I just showed y'all the devil and the Lovers. That's him and Remy's energy. And what do y'all see me clarifying when I say give me one more? What does it say, y'all? For y'all that know tarot, what does it say? You don't even gotta know tarot to listen to your spirit, your inner voice, your inner man, your inner compass, your guide. What does this say, y'all? Baby, this say the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. That's working, planning, Don't tell me these two is planning and plotting. They've been plotting and planning on this woman. You got the devil out here, the lovers, and the 8 of Pentacles. Don't tell me they've been plotting and planning on this woman. I need one more card. And I shouldn't even need all these clarifiers, but I just want to prove myself wrong. Give me one more card, Spirit. This 2 of Wands, the decision was made. Girl, they plotting on this woman. Ace of fucking Pentacles. Ace of Swords. They've been plotting. They plotting on this woman. This is a plot. I'm done pulling. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Lord, he taking from Clarissa and giving to Remy. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with this. I'm done. Truth coming in. Wake up, Shields. Wake up, Shields. Wake up, Shields. One more. Wake up, Shields. I had to do that Umar Johnson 3 times, bitch. Wake up, Shields. And I'm done.